So I just want to talk about builders' warranties briefly. Now, I always tell my customers we do not leave it up to warranty. Okay. If my customers have the opportunity to build a house, we do not leave it to warranty. So if you've been told that by your realtor or the builder's sales associate, who again is not your realtor, they work for the builder, they represent the builder, it's typically somewhere in the contract as well where it states that, you have to understand that when you're building a house, if you leave it up to warranty, first of all, that house might never be fixed. Second of all, if something like one of the pipes underground breaks or your siding has to be ripped off the house, anything more than small repairs, that builder might not want to do it. So you might have to take them to court. You might have to move out of your house because your house is now a hazard. Maybe they have to take a jackhammer to the house. Maybe they have to tear down the drywall in the house. Who knows? Anyway, you never wait for builder's warranty at the end. Builder's warranty should only be for those things that it just, it pops up, it happens. Something happens to actually break during that first year. Okay. The other thing to understand is that typically the whole house is covered during the first year with the exception of paint. So you have 1 year. Now, there's going to be things that are probably not going to show themselves during the first year. Like, for example, if the windows are leaking. And when I'm talking about windows leaking, I'm typically talking about the flashing around the windows if that was not installed properly. Okay. For a lot of people, that second, third year is when they start seeing window leaks. Or, for example, a hurricane hits and now they're seeing water on the walls, water coming in through the ceiling, stuff like that. Okay, hurricanes tend to expose bad flashing, bad siding, bad zip systems installations, bad house wrap installations, stuff like that. So just some quick thoughts. Wanted you to keep that in mind.